old friends?
Long-time friends, not old.
What happens in Thailand stays in Thailand.
Oh, what does that mean?
Mike White's hit HBO series The White Lotus has just wrapped up its highly anticipated third season, and fans were left with the exciting news that a fourth season is already confirmed. However, we still don't know where the next season will be set. Season 3 took audiences to Thailand, offering another round of luxurious and chaotic vacations for its guests. The cast was once again filled with big names like Parker Posey, Jason Isaacs, Natasha Rothwell, Leslie Bibb, Carrie Coon, and many more. The third season kept us on the edge of our seats as it delivered a finale that was even more intense and shocking than we could have imagined. While some characters walked away with everything they could have hoped for, others weren't as lucky, meeting tragic fates. One thing that's become clear is that Mike White is a master at creating situations that are as tense as they are darkly hilarious, keeping audiences hooked from start to finish. It's no surprise that HBO quickly renewed the show, but what's more intriguing is White's hint at a location change for Season 4, leaving plenty of potential destinations on the table. The first 3 seasons of The White Lotus have all been set in beachfront resorts, with characters often lounging by the beach or pool. But Mike White has expressed interest in breaking away from the usual beachy imagery, and Istanbul could be the perfect place for that shift. While the city is still located near the water, its rich history and grandeur could give the show a fresh, exciting backdrop, blending both urban and scenic elements. Istanbul offers a unique combination of the old and the new, with its historic sites and modern city life coexisting side by side. This would give White Lotus guests the chance to explore a fascinating city, adding a whole new dimension to the show's setting. Istanbul has 2 Four Seasons hotels, which would be perfect for the series, providing luxury and an intriguing environment for the drama to unfold. Instead of lounging by the beach, guests could immerse themselves in the culture, history, and vibrant life of the city, all while maintaining that classic White Lotus mix of tension and humor. Another potential setting for the next season is Madrid, Spain. Madrid would allow the White Lotus to break away from its usual beach resort vibe and dive into the heart of a bustling city. The show has always balanced moments of relaxation with intense, sometimes crazy situations, and putting the characters in a lively urban setting could make things even wilder. In Season 3, for example, we saw a few of the characters heading into the city for some late-night fun, and it was clear that the shift from laid-back vacationing to chaos made for some great moments. Madrid would give the new characters plenty of opportunities to party and find themselves in trouble. Whether it's hitting up the nightlife or getting caught up in the city's chaotic energy, Madrid could be the perfect setting for another season filled with tension, drama, and laughs. The shift from a serene beach setting to an urban jungle would add a fresh layer to the show, making it even more unpredictable. Plus, let's be honest, seeing rich guests trying to navigate a city as vibrant as Madrid is sure to lead to some unforgettable moments. While the idea of moving to Europe sounds exciting, there's also something compelling about setting the White Lotus in a completely different environment, like Serengeti National Park in Tanzania. This would mark a significant departure from the beachside locations the show has explored so far. The vast, open landscapes of the Serengeti, along with its incredible wildlife, would provide a stark contrast to the more traditional vacation spots we've seen in previous seasons. Imagine the characters stuck in a luxurious lodge, surrounded by nature, with the potential dangers of the wild looming nearby. The hotel could still serve as the site for the signature tense breakfast conversations and spa treatments, but the surrounding wildlife would add an exciting twist. The guests' cluelessness about the culture and environment around them would be ripe for White Lotus-style humor, as we've seen in past seasons with characters oblivious to the customs and realities of their vacation destinations. The beauty of the Serengeti, combined with the occasional danger from the animals, could set the stage for even more unpredictable and darkly funny moments. Another European destination that could work wonderfully for the White Lotus is Athens, Greece. Athens is a city that's rich in history, with ancient ruins and religious landmarks, yet it also has the energy and bustle of a modern metropolis. This combination of old and new would provide a great backdrop for the show, as it would allow the characters to explore historical sites and cultural landmarks while also experiencing the chaos of a busy city. Much like Istanbul, Athens offers the best of both worlds: stunning historical sites and vibrant city life. The Four Seasons Hotel Athens could be the perfect place to host the guests, offering both luxury and proximity to the city's many attractions. It could give the show the chance to blend both the old and new, with the characters experiencing everything from the ancient ruins to the modern-day chaos of the city. Plus, we can just imagine the teenage characters complaining about walking around in the heat all day rather than lounging by the beach. The possibilities for humor and drama are endless in a city like Athens. When it comes to luxury, few places in the world compare to the French Riviera or Côte d'Azur. This stunning location has everything the show's creators love: luxury, elegance, and a sense of exclusivity. The White Lotus has always been about showcasing the extravagant lifestyles of its wealthy guests, and what better place to do that than the French Riviera? With its glamorous reputation, breathtaking coastline, and proximity to Monaco, this location would be perfect for another season of the White Lotus. The French Riviera offers not only stunning beaches, but also beautiful countryside, outdoor activities, and world-class dining experiences. There's plenty for the guests to explore, and with Monaco so close by, there are plenty of opportunities for characters to get into trouble. The luxurious nature of the area would be a perfect fit for the show's themes of wealth, excess, and the consequences that come with it. If Mike White decides to set the next season in Europe, the French Riviera would be a visually captivating and narratively rich location that could lead to some truly memorable moments. Now, let's talk about the Season 3 finale. As expected, the finale was filled with intense moments, and many of the characters seemed like they were on the verge of meeting tragic ends. But in the end, not everyone was doomed. While some walked away with a sense of victory, others were not so lucky. However, one character who survived is Greg, played by John Grise, and it seems pretty likely that he'll be back for Season 4. Greg has been a constant presence throughout the series, and his survival means that he'll likely continue to pop up in future seasons. It would be odd for the show to break the pattern now, especially since Greg has been involved in some of the most pivotal moments in the series, from orchestrating Tanya's death to funding Belinda's spa. For the White Lotus, the question isn't whether Greg will come back, but rather how the series will continue to develop his complex and morally ambiguous character. And that's a wrap for today's video. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.